Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Poor Ray.
Hey, Ray might actually listen to this one. There's really not going to be much Batman. It's Catwoman.
Me? Wow.
Would be the perfect episode for Ray.
Get out! Get the F out, Philip!
That's right, kids. Welcome back to We Are the Knights, the Catwoman podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that woman who is no stranger to a whip. It is.
Hey, y'all. It is Lilith Hellfire. Maybe wanted by Interpol as well. I don't know.
She's on the top 10. She's wanted by every man in law enforcement in the world.
Exactly.
I am very happy I automated that intro. Thank you.
He's not like Charlie Esser. He's open to change.
We're doing me now? Hey, yeah, again, listen to Lilith and Charlie drops. It could be worse. Although you could say, though, the most horrible things, and Ray don't care as long as you don't say he loves Batman.
And what do you go and do?
He's like, he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm a sexual deviant. Yeah, just don't say I like Batman.
I mean, isn't that one and the same? How would we kind of learn that? Let me just quickly cover this Batman shirt.
Talking about meat is so natural for Ray.
Truly the Sausage King.
Speaking of that, yeah, we're recording another episode tomorrow.
Nice.
All right, kids.
So tell them what's on the agenda today.
So, yes, like I said, big Catwoman episode. Well, this episode and next episode, big Catwoman episodes, because the movie is coming soon. So, yeah, we'll be...
Don't threaten me with a 3-hour time.
Yes, 2 episodes from now, we'll be doing the movie. Yes, which, again, if you haven't heard, it's clocking in. I think they said, what is it, like 5 or 10 minutes less than Endgame? So, yeah, it's almost 3 hours, kids. So, again,
yeah, I'm going to the one with the reclining sofa.
She's gonna fall asleep.
Theater. Yeah.
Oh my God! Remember what Charlie Esser says. Make sure you pee before you go in. Get the big cup so when you do drink.
I was gonna say, yeah, get the big bucket of popcorn.
Oh yeah.
Just in case you gotta go to.
Yes, Phil's tips. Yes, make sure if your child goes with you, take your spouse, so your spouse can take your child to the bathroom. 3 hours. I mean, this thing better be a master. 3 hours.
I feel like now they really don't want to make 2 movies. I feel like they're shoving everything into hell. Shoving everything into this movie.
Go ahead, throw it in.
They're like, well, Snyder can make a 4-hour movie and the kids ate it up.
Oh God.
I guess they're trying to overcorrect for that mistake by being arbitrary, but there is a point. This is the first movie we're not invested.
I mean, yeah.
It's Robert Pattinson as Batman. I'm invested, but how many people truly are invested? You know what I mean? That's a big risk.
I mean, at least we're giving some room to breathe. We are throwing Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin into this, so at least that's a little more room for everyone to breathe.
True.
So, but because again, you better have a hell of a story. I mean, they fit the entire Marvel universe into a 3-hour movie, so you better.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing about Robert Pattinson is that his universe is standalone as far as we know at this moment. So it kind of makes more sense for me. But again, that's very, I don't know, that might dissuade some people. So just wait until it comes 45 days to watch it at home in the comfort of their own home,
Well, how slow are those pearls going to be hitting the sidewalk? Oh my God.
Oh, super slow-mo with lens flares, an explosion for each little bead that drops.
Oh,
I can't wait to rip that movie apart. I can't wait.
Riddler.
Because I'm a toxic fan. You know I'm going to hate it. I'm a toxic fan.
I know. Riddler in a gimp mask.
oh, I'm going to wear a gimp mask.
It should have been Calendar Man.
I know. I mean, if they do a second movie, they need to like bring in some of the
lesser known rogues, and for the love of God, redeem Black Mask. Poor, who was that played Black Mask?
Oh, and the Catwoman Hunted, which we will get to toward the end of this episode.
Oh no! I mean, Birds of Prey. Ewan McGregor, right?
Yes.
Not Obi-Wan. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is it just the character? Is it just what they put out? But in the animated and live action, has Black Mask ever come off good in live action or animated?
I guess you're right.
Yeah,
if you can do the Red Skull, you can do Black Mask. That's all that I'm saying.
Oh, I'm not saying the look. I'm saying, what they write for him. It's just...
That's what I mean. It's a little corny, but with the right tweaking, you can do it.
Exactly.
I smell a drop, but it's fine. Let's get into Selina's big score, because that is a pretty big story.
Hey, was it like 96 pages?
Yeah, 4 books.
Is it 4 books?
I mean, that's how they divide it up.
4 books because they put it out as like one like big.
Yeah, but the way that they split it up, it's like 4 books.
Yeah, but it's like a trade. They put it out as like a trade thing.
Yeah. Just gonna mention that there's a character named Stark in here. No shade, no tea.
I know. I was like, is that a call out to something?
It's like, who's gonna be the alcoholic?
Oh my! So Catwoman, Selina's big score from September 2002.
The good old days.
She's
taking a page out of Otto Octavius and wearing a white suit on the cover.
Oh my, that's right. Oh yeah, because it kind of takes place between that 90s Catwoman series. It was like right before the 2002 series, which we'll get to the first 4 issues next week. All right, writer, penciler, inker, and letterer Darwin Cook.
And then poor Matt Hollingsworth only got to do the colors.
I know. So except for the colorist, this is a Darwin Cook project through and through, which I have no problem with that.
Love Darwin Cook. He is excellent.
Mm-hmm. I believe may he rest in peace, correct?
Oh, no. I don't even look these things up anymore.
or is that someone else? But no, I thought...
Yeah, he passed away in 2016.
Yeah.
But he was Canadian, so he lived a good life.
We're surrounded by good people, yes. Editors Mark Chiarello and Valerie D'Orazio. But yes, it was a one-shot, September 2002. All right, so let's get into this. Book 1, Selina.
In case you've never picked up a Catwoman book.
I know.
Which, to be fair.
Again, it was a jumping on point because it was kind of the prequel to that 2002 series, yeah.
Yep.
In Morocco, Selina Kyle flees from the local authorities with an item called the Cup of Hassan, an item that has taken her 3 months to procure. During her escape, the item is damaged, and Selina notices...
Oh, you got a Fugazi! Oh!
That it is a copy and not real.
The worst.
Burn. Distraught with no more connections and broke, Selina realizes she must return to Gotham City. Oh, God, when you have no choice but to return to Gotham City.
Ugh. Tail in hand.
Oh.
All right, Bruce, I need about $100,000.
Oh, my. I need the money. Gimme.
Exactly.
I need the money. Gimme.
Back in Batman's Burg, Selina retrieves an item from Swifty's pawn shop. A box containing 10 grand in walking around money and the keys to his safe.
Who is she, a rapper? Duffel bag full of cash? Gonna go to the mall and spend it? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, give me myself some sleeps. Oh my God.
Get some Jordans?
Oh my God. All But yeah, and the keys to a safe house. Selina tells Leonard Swifty Burgess that she needs a big score to get set up again, and Swifty responds by telling her to meet him later that night, and he'll introduce her to a friend.
This is how pornos start. Just saying.
I was gonna say, look at your hard drive. Yeah,
It's a classic setup.
meet me in the middle of the night, and I'll introduce you to a
Here,
friend.
come sit on this couch.
And by couch, I mean,
Whoa!
oh,
Take out the U and the H and add a letter, eh? So you got to do work for the jokes.
it's a thinker, kid. Oh man. Oh, geez.
Put it here.
This podcast is rated T+, and that's on at Nightwing PDP.
Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
I do that.
Oh, something that I want to mention is I like how Selina is tied to the Falcone family because, you know, traditionally so is Bruce because, you know, they were probably all likelihood the ones that murdered his parents.
Yes, even if it's, you know, tangentially, yeah, it's.
They hired the assassin.
All right. Later at Swifty's, Selina meets a young woman named Chantel.
Oh, shout out to Chantel. Don't read this. Spoilers. This character dies.
Exactly. Gangster Frank Falcone's a gal. Chantel tells Selina she overheard a telephone conversation of Falcone's about a job in Canada
Never go to Canada to do a job. The Mounties will get you, bro.
involving a train full of money. Dirty money that is run up to Montreal and trade for Asian heroin.
Shouldn't it be Vancouver, technically? Well, Darwin's Canadian. He would know more about the underworld than I would, so we'll just go with it. Maybe that's why he chose Canada. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's all coming together.
Chantel believes this could be her ticket out of the life, and that by doing one more bad thing, maybe something good can happen.
What?
I don't know. The conversation makes Selina think of the past before the bat and the cat.
New podcast alert.
What?
New podcast alert. Remember we did a podcast called Before the Bat?
Oh, yes.
And just to sneak it by, we'll call it Before the Bat and Cat.
Oh, I was going to say, are we supposed to call ourselves the bat and the cat? No? Okay. I mean, come on. That will work for you. I mean, how many men have you broken with a whip? Come on.
Shh. It's a secret.
Those records are sealed. And her time with a man named Stark. Here we go. And even though it ended badly, Selina knows Stark could be a major asset on the job and contacts Swifty to get word to Stark. At Falcone's place, Chantal and Catwoman, by way of a planted bug...
By way of Spider Tracer!
Exactly. By a bug outside the window, learn the date, basic setup, and figure of the train job. And that's the end of book 1.
Book 2 starts in Miami, Florida, so it's my favorite book.
Oh, my. Yes, that's right, kid. Book 2, Stark in Miami Beach, Florida. Selina and Stark meet to discuss the train job. I love how she's like in disguise.
The train job? Wait a minute. Are we sure this isn't pornography?
Oh.
I don't know.
We're running what?
Trying to donkey punch me now, bitch.
Oh, God. I'm going back to drinking. I don't like sober me.
I love how you're the opposite. You're more out of control when you're sober.
It mellows me.
Oh my God, is this you, Chad? Miami, Coke, Crocs, and villainy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Coke, Crocs, and Cocks, but okay.
Oh! My God. We need another influence. Yeah.
That's a handful.
Dear Manscaped.
Hey, if we're not going to go after Blue Chew anymore, hey, Viagra, the OG, come on.
Cialis, whoever. You want to
So-
stay hip with the kids?
But yeah, I love Selina's disguise that come talk to Stark is like she's on the beach in a bikini, but she's wearing a blonde wig.
She's pulling the old Black Canary.
I know. But yeah, so she meets Stark to discuss the train job. After much deliberation, Stark agrees to the job with the condition that he is in control, and that Selina does what she is told and nothing more, and to meet him in 5 days in Las Vegas.
This is a pornography story. I'm sorry. You can't change my mind. You show up, you do the job, and you shut up. Shut up, show up, sit down.
And meet me in Las Vegas.
Hello.
Put it here.
Oh God, my adult eyes, they see it all now.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Stark also tells Selina that Swifty had a visitor inquiring about her, a private eye of some kind, and that she needs to get back to Gotham.
A private dick,
Ayo!
if you will.
Oh, we'll get there in the Catwoman version.
Yeah.
Back in Gotham, Selina learns from Swifty that Mayor. Oh my god! This has
This
to
is
be.
the part. Come on, this is our audition tape, Phil. Don't mess it up.
This is the perfect Gotham mayor. Mayor Dickerson has hired Slam Bradley to track her down.
Dickerson, Slam Bradley. Okay.
Oh my god, you're right.
Okay, we're gonna have a seance and we're gonna summon Darwin Cook. He has some explaining to do.
Well, okay,
We'll do it on Halloween. It'll be fine.
Well, if you read that 2002 Catwoman series, Slam lives up to his name. Hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Oh, and reminds me of that 90s song. But what the fuck? This truly is a podcast for Gen X and millennials.
I know. Oh man, wait! It was like that Super Bowl halftime show.
Oh, I was like, can we just have corn and Limp Biscuit next year? Then I mean, what?
I love the meme all over the internet right now. They're like, oh, wait till that Super Bowl halftime show, and all these kids are gonna find out who their parents were in the '90s. Selina claims she will take care of Bradley, but it will have to wait as she and Chantal have business to attend to. In
Emails.
Falcone's apartment, Chantal emails the train routes, personnel, etc. to Selina. Days later in Las Vegas, Stark introduces Selina to a man named Jeff, who Stark pegs as the man to figure out how to get the team on and off the money train.
Ew.
The only Super Bowl halftime that matters is Moon Knight. Oh, okay, that's got to be chat.
Ray doesn't even like American football. He's gonna be streaming that. I'll tell you that.
Oh my God! It's the Super Bowl. I wonder if we're gonna get the Batman and Moon Knight commercials.
You know, if DC wanted to be petty,
right after the other,
that would break little Ray's heart.
instead of 6 hours over 6 weeks, we'll give you 3 of the Batman right in one sitting. We are.
We are the night. The Batman podcast. Sorry.
That Chad and all his friends in his head. Okay. Back at Jeff's apartment, the trio divides up job duties. Stark will procure weapons, vehicles, and fake IDs, while Selina volunteers to handle going over the maps and routes.
You can't trust nobody with your weapons. What are you doing, Selina?
But first, as Selina tells both men, she has to get back to Gotham to deal with Bradley, and the 3 agree to meet again in 10 days. Again, we kind of had to squeeze that Gotham to slam Bradley stuff in because even before the series started, they did that backup in Detective Comics where, like, you know, everyone thinks Selina's dead, but Slam's trying to
unfinished business.
Oh my! 4 days later in Death Valley, Stark meets
Foreshadowing.
Exactly, meets with a weapons dealer named Morn. While in an unnamed location, Jeff picks up a crate labeled U.S. Air Force. Oh, why? Back in Gotham. What's in the box?
Exactly.
Back in Gotham, Selina finally meets with Slam Bradley. After 10 days, all three meet again at an abandoned railhead in the Utah desert.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Real head.
Yeah. I
Oh,
knew
rocket rail car? Sure, sure.
railhead. I knew you couldn't resist.
Suck, suck.
Uh,
Rhymes with suck suck.
whoa. Share force, real scary. Uh, so yeah, they meet where Selina tests a rocket rail car created by Jeff that the team is going to use for catching up to and boarding the train. Selina proposes a
Hal
plan.
Jordan's gonna be pissed about that USF Air Force thing.
Exactly. Selina proposes a plan of where to board the train and how to get off the train again. 2 days, 2 days later, in Lake Placid, Stark tells Jeff that Selina burned her on a job in the past. While back in Gotham, Falcone lets Chantel know that he is aware that she is up to something and wants her to tell him what it is.
Uh-oh.
That's the end of book 2.
Enter book 3. Slam. Let the fun begin.
Oh my. Yeah.
I think the pants come off next.
If you're lucky. This story, I don't know. You might end up dead.
Smash it.
Or both.
True. What a way to go. That's the dream.
Oh.
That's the dream.
That's true.
Don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. That's true for guns and penises.
The best advice I can give you, kids.
Lake Placid, is Betty White still there in this year?
Oh, it's too soon, buddy.
I know. Oh.
I gotta get my Golden Girls and Golden Palace Marathon all in.
Go ahead, throw it in.
Been meaning to. I've just been busy with Peacemaker and other stuff, so.
All right, so book 3, Slam. A few days following his meeting with Selina and his subsequent beating by the mayor's cops, as detailed in the second story of Detective Comics 762.
So close.
Maybe we should have thrown those backups in. Throw them in. Slam Bradley is hanging outside Swifties, hoping to see Selina again. Oh my! Even that beatdown hasn't cooled him down.
He called her Cap Mob Trim. No! This book is too much! Even I would never say something so crass. Put it here! Put it there! Now you have a matching pair.
On principle.
What? Oh.
I'm going to the hole on principle.
Instead, he notices Chantel leaving the fence's shop, wondering what Falcone's kept mob trim, is doing with Swifty. A few minutes later, Selina and Swifty drive by and wave. Intent on following, Slam is unable as he realizes Selina has somehow flattened all his tires.
No. I mean, yeah, if you don't want him to get away, but ladies, listen, come. Only slash 3 tires. Insurance won't pay for it. Insurance will pay for all 4, but not 3. The more you know.
Oh, nice!
Do with that what you will. Satire and parody and all that.
And thank you for the drop. Come.
I'm surprised we don't have that drop already.
The universe provides, Little Hillfire.
Nice.
Knowing Selina is never going to return, Slam instead follows the Chantel angle, sneaking in the Falcone's penthouse apartment. But what Slam sees inside the apartment angers him. Chantel, tied to a chair, face severely beaten, with Swifty's gun pointing to her head. Slam pauses to hear the one-sided phone conversation between Falcone and a man named...
Not Kong! Oh, this story is porn, bro!
What monkey business are we up to?
Nobody tell the monkey prince.
Hello. Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, Ray, weren't you into the Monkey Prince? Charlie Esser is all down for the Monkey Prince stuff. So yeah, a man named Kong, before he bursts into the penthouse, kills Falcone's men and shoots the mobster in the leg. In her delirium, Chantal mistakes Slam for Selina and tells him to do the right thing. Take care of her daughter. After Chantal dies, Slam turns to Falcone and hangs him off the penthouse roof. Who does he think he is, Batman?
Swear to me!
Where's the trigger? Oh, good for you. Take care. Forcing the crook to tell him details about the planned train heist. Falcone tells him there is a man named Stark involved, as well as a woman he does not have a name for. Though Slam is sure it is Selina. Slam lets Falcone hang, tying off the rope supporting Falcone.
He's kind of a hefty boy, so.
Yes, so Falcone's support, however, gives way, and the mobster falls to his death as Slam leaves to find a pilot to take him to the heist site near the border in upstate New York. I love how, he hits a car in the street, and Slam's like, "Hey, beat me down here." On the Canadian side of the border, a man named Lapierre, caught in by Kong under orders from Falcone, finds Swifty in the boat the gang was to use to leave the train heist site. While on the U.S. side of the border, Jeff puts on the final touches of a remote control explosion the gang is going to use to create a diversion so they can board the train. Aboard his chartered plane, Slam recalls a robbery job inside one of the files he had put together on Catwoman before he burned them all. The case was a diamond robbery involving a man named Stark and his associate,
Fingers Murray. Yeah, this is a corn story, kids.
Okay, thank you, TikTok. Don't get
They're all spicy accountants.
Don't get fingered.
Unless you're John Green, of course.
Whoa, what?
You remember Freddie got fingered?
Oh, yeah.
Don't get fingered.
Not that John Green, the author. The other John Green, the crazy one that was married to Drew Barrymore.
That's a mouthful.
The early 2000s.
So Fingers
Don't get fingered.
was shot in the getaway, but Stark made it to the getaway point where driver and car should have been. But instead of a car, all Stark found was a woman dressed in a catsuit who used her whip to pluck the diamonds from Stark's hand.
Kinky.
To me, wow.
I don't know whether to be excited or horny or both.
Whoa! Thank you for the drop. Thank you, universe. The sighting, as reported to the authorities by a homeless man eyewitness, went down as the third official sighting of Catwoman. Stark was able to get away, but Slam wonders, did Stark know who was behind Catwoman's mask?
Of course.
And that's the end of book 3.
Finally, big book 4. Score! We need that goal drop from like way back in the day. Go!
Score!
Either do the 6 or do the 12.
Selina and her associates, Jeff and Stark, successfully board the money train bound for Montreal. While the train is crossing a bridge, the group tosses the money bags off the train into the waiting river below, on which sits a boat manned by Swifty. Okay, I gotta do it. So yeah, they're tossing sacks of money off the train, kids.
You hit them right in the face with that sack.
That's the only sack I want to be hit in the face with. You're welcome.
You hit them right in the face with that sack.
You can also do that after the Chris Evans drop if you feel the need.
Get the money, gimme.
Oh my! Oh my!
Chris Evans can get it.
Let's go ahead and move those two together.
Chris Evans can get it all day, every day. You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Okay, that'll work.
That's an awfully big rod he's got there.
Cosmic, I heard.
Oh, what a waste of butter.
Oh, jeez.
For your consideration, Manscaped. I've heard your ads on worse podcasts and YouTube channels. I'm just saying.
Does anyone want to advertise on a hot mess? Well, we got the shows just for you. When the trio boards the boat, Jeff is unexpectedly shot.
I've been shot.
Ow, you shot me.
I've been shot like I'm wearing a Robin costume.
Oh my god! I told Charlie last night. I saw in that vein the same, like a new meme. It says, "Did you know?" Like it's a like an unknown fact. It's like in the beginning, Professor Charles Xavier dressed his students in suits with big X's on them, so hopefully they got shot, not him.
Nice. No, it makes sense for Charles though, totally.
Oh yeah,
because he's been evil the whole time.
no kidding. Oh my god, I was so shocked. I talked in X-Book with Charlie Esser last night, Secret X-Men. I was like, wait a minute, X-Men? Wait, what?
Yeah, the world's a bizarro world. You're in bizarro world.
Well, because Boom Boom was in it,
Yeah. I was going to say, now, if he talked about New Mutants, then the world's definitely... Because nobody's talking about New Mutants.
Exactly.
24 issues in, and I still don't know a single soul who's read New Mutants.
I've read the last few, but it's just like... it seems like we're just hanging out a lot. Ew. So yeah, Jeff is unexpectedly shot. LaPierre moves from his hiding place behind a dying Swiftie and tells the remaining duo that he was going to be trading a lot of his heroin for the money they just lifted, but now he figures he will be keeping both.
That's how you do it. That's the ideal big score. You get the money and the goods.
You need the money, gimme.
Crisscross.
Oh yeah.
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
Wait, where did I leave off? Yeah, now he figures we're keeping both. As LaPierre takes aim to shoot Selina and Stark, Slam's plane arrives at the boat, forcing Stark and Selina overboard and LaPierre to floor. Slam tells his pilot to set the plane down by a nearby cove, not knowing it is occupied by LaPierre's associate, Jean-Marc.
Of course, it's always Jean-Marc.
Who is... What is this guy's full name? Is it Jean-Marc Spector? Come on.
Nice.
Jean-Marc shoots up the plane.
Jean Valjean. Still in the bread. He's still in the bread. I'm just saying.
Jean-Marc shoots up the plane, but misses Slam, who in turn kills the Frenchman.
As you do.
That's right. Slam Bradley, man. Completely encased in that plot armor. Back at the boat, Stark and Selina reboard the moving boat and attempt to overcome the heroin dealer. Using Selina as a decoy, Stark sneaks up on LaPierre and points a gun to his head. Unfortunately, the gun is empty, but LaPierre...
And that's why you don't let people buy your weapons for you. You bring your own to the party like a condom. Just saying.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to... Lilith Hellfire drop page number 3 is coming, kids. I'm telling you.
I'm just giving practical life advice here, man.
Well, wasn't Stark in charge of the weapons?
Exactly. Not doing a good job.
I was going to say, if anyone should have a full gun, it should be Stark. Hale.
Locked and loaded.
Hale. But LaPierre's is not. Stark takes 2 shots to the chest. Hale. But he is still able to turn the gun on LaPierre, killing him. Selina rushes to Stark's side, and with his dying breath, he tells Selina his name is James. Okay. Selina takes the boat into the cove and meets with Slam, who tells her Chantal is dead and that he has to take her in and return the money. No. Verifying that Slam will not change his mind, Selina shoots the detective in the shoulder, telling him she needs the money to help give Chantal's mother and daughter a better life. So.
Take that, sucker.
Oh my god. Seriously, I mean, this is Lilith Hellfire, man. She shoot a man in the shoulder for less.
For some gator nuggets, yeah.
I never disappoint.
Leaving Slam, Selina states that she doesn't want to talk about this night ever again, which is why we'll never bring it up in this Catwoman ongoing series. At dawn,
they wrote it down!
At dawn, 70 miles from the cove, Selina sits holding Stark's body.
Damn, that was dark and bleak, bro. Everybody was dropping like flies. I love it. I love it so much. Why can't we adapt this movie?
Exactly. This should have been the animated movie.
I thought that's what they were going to do.
I mean, it was PG-13. They could have done this as the animated movie. Come on.
Yeah, this is an A+ for me. I love this book. This is such a great story. It's so underrated.
Oh, I know.
And I like that it's just from basically one single visionary mind. And he was the guy at that time too at DC. You know, he was also working on the animated stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, and that was him on what was that, New Frontier or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think most people like he was almost universally loved his work and stuff. And
Yep. So yeah, I totally enjoyed this. If you have not read it, I recommend it highly.
yes, and again, it's recommended reading because next week we'll be getting to the first 4 issues of that Catwoman series that, well, chronologically take place right after this. So,
Yes.
all right, Lilith, should we get to the movie?
Fine.
Hey, I give you a chance to back out of this. You're like, no, let's watch it. All right,
Okay.
kid.
Yeah, this is really weird. So it's weird.
Catwoman Hunted, yes.
So this is weird because this is like the guy Greg Weisman who does Young Justice and also the Spectacular Spider-Man. So I should have known something was going on, but no shade, no tea. Just saying, it's the anime style that kills it for me. I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. That was the first strike before I even watched this thing.
But I think they had like a manga Catwoman book, like where she was younger, that they were kind of trying to like tie into or something. And there's a reason why they did this particular style, especially after the style that we just had in The Long Halloween. I was expecting more along that vein. I think it's really what just got everybody off on the on the wrong foot and a bad taste in their mouth. They're like, what's this?
And I don't like that animated style, but I think the cover to this, I mean, makes it look even less appealing because
yeah, it's us for adults and definitely aimly squared at kids almost.
Yeah, I mean that the cover does not look like, you know, we're trying to bring the PG-13 adults. It's
yeah.
Because I watched the movie and I'm like, even though I don't like the anime style, I'm like, it looks better than that cover.
True. It was way too many characters in this movie, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Best thing about this movie was Jonathan Frakes as King Faraday. And he also did Boss Moxie too. And I think that was it. I wasn't crazy about the voice actress Elizabeth Gillies, no offense. But Stephanie Beatrice as Batwoman I thought was kinda good.
I mean, is it just me or could they not decide who they wanted Catwoman to be? Was she like the flight? You know, it seemed like she was flighty at certain points. At other times, it's like,
it reminded me of the Catwoman movie with Halle Berry. It was just all over the place and not a good depiction. Not exactly what I would want my Catwoman to be.
And what about that almost seduction scene of Batwoman in the plane?
I mean, if she can't have Bruce.
I know,
she's technically rich too, so you know, I'm just saying.
I know, but she got Kate all worked up, and she's like, nah.
Well, that is actually kind of in Selina's wheelhouse, but
I know. I was like, nah, it's PG-13. Nah, we can't do that.
Exactly. What do you think this is? Harley, the animated show on HBO Max?
Although, I mean, we got a ton of cleavage as he's sitting in the bathtub on the phone to Holly, who we never see.
Well, they gotta fill that PG-13 somehow.
Hell. I know. I was like, a couple boob shots. I'm like, does this need to be PG-13? Well, I mean, I guess.
Did we need Harley to sexually assault Nightwing in that Batman and Harley movie? No, but we got it.
Yeah. But
you know, they make odd choices.
But
I will never never forget, never forgive.
But I was like, was that the anime style that it's like every woman has to be at least a C or D cup?
Well, it is anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is
anime. So yes, that is the thing.
But yeah, it seemed like somebody was trying to show their nerd cred, you know, with all the characters, and it's like,
they had like the most random characters. Julia Pennyworth. Shout out to Lauren Cohan who did the voice on that one, by the way. And we got Tobias Whale. Like, these were a little bit of a deep dive. And did we need Talia al Ghul in here? No.
Well, it's Leviathan, so it's like,
I know, but did we know?
Was someone trying to show? Hey, I read the comics. I know Talia al Ghul's the head of Leviathan.
I read the wiki. I know things.
I mean,
everything was very surface level.
And trying to throw in Selina's old costume in the beginning there for that masquerade ball or whatever.
Yeah. They tried. They put a little effort in, but it's just the execution of it all. I think they just squarely need to know what demographic they actually want these to be for, because originally, you know, they came, like, this whole universe that is set in started in, like, 2007. They're, like, original movies, so they're not gonna be, like, you know, the comic books. So it's just kind of a weird thing to be.
Is this that same universe, though? Because didn't they reboot after, what was that?
Oh, yeah, after that last Superman movie or whatever.
That
I think they said they wanted to go back to that technically or something weird.
That big Justice League one where they were at the end, they're just like, "Oh, Flash, can you run back in time and just, you know, get us out of this continuity?" Okay.
Exactly. But now I'm very nervous for that untitled Milestone movie, which we all know is Static Shock, basically. That's going to be coming out. So, like, super nervous. And, like, the Green Lantern one is next, and then Battle of the Super Sons, and then comes the Milestone one. So, 3 years from now, I guess.
Oh, so I didn't even hear that. So there's a Green Lantern one coming next?
Yeah, that's the next one.
Okay.
It's supposed to be out this summer, actually. We'll see if they kept the schedule, but yeah, it's supposed to be out this summer.
Well, yeah, I think they said the animated stuff is easier to work on because people can do more work from home and stuff. So
yeah.
Okay, so maybe me and Mr. Allred might have to review that one.
I'll join you. Although they did bring back Kelly Hu as Cheshire, so I really did love that.
Yes, yeah. I
love Kelly Hu. She's so underrated.
I know they needed to give her something else in live action again. You know?
Yeah, she did great in Arrow season 1.
Mm-hmm. Lady Deathstrike.
Something.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just think this wasn't my cup of tea, but I haven't actually heard any good reviews from people who like that anime stuff. I think they try to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, let's tell a Catwoman story, but let's bring in the anime fans. And it kind of just...
I mean,
there's some crossover, sure, but is that crossover big enough to justify a shift? Because anime style is very visceral. You either love it or you hate it.
Exactly.
And it's like, if it's a Batman story, I don't want anime. I love anime, but if it's Batman, I want my classic, like, DC animated universe style.
Exactly. And again, I mean, I get they try to do stuff, some different stuff, but it's like, no, stick to what you know works. Like,
especially when it's a female property, like, you have to give it every single chance to succeed.
Exactly.
And I think they read somewhere that women read more manga or whatever, and that's what they were going for. But
I was like, I'm glad they're trying to do a Catwoman thing, but yeah, they could.
They should be doing Selina's big score.
Exactly.
Or When in Rome. Like, you know, that's really what I thought they were gonna do, and then it was like, oh, this is just a basic generic story.
Yeah, because you could be like, oh, the sequel to Long Halloween. You know,
it was right there for the taking.
Do you think
that's why they need better leadership, executive leadership.
Do you think they're just like, oh, we could ride on the coattails of the Batman?
Well, at least we have Zoe Kravitz. I have no doubt she will be very good in. But I heard she's actually used pretty sparingly, so we'll see if that rumor is true.
Really? Well, 3 hours.
Very Zendaya and Dune is what I'm hearing, but
oh, really?
That was like I think that was only like the second draft or whatever. So you know,
well,
we'll
3 hour movie. Hopefully, we get a little more than sparingly.
I mean, is it an hour of runtime total in a 3 hour movie? I don't know.
I mean, you got 3 hours. You can devote. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna have to do again the pearls hitting the alleyway and stuff. But it's like you can almost do like an hour of Catwoman, an hour of Penguin, and an hour of Riddler. You know, come on.
Yeah, but I think it's really more based around Riddler. It's going to be a very tense psychological thriller.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna be the villain. Meanwhile, what Oswald's gonna be the crime boss. Just yeah, I'm in the background. I'm here. All bad crap.
The next movie's when my stuff really goes down.
Hey-oh! And again, like I said, we're going to have to do another Batman origin because no one knows that.
Yeah.
Oh my God! But I mean, supposedly we're getting some Detective Batman. So.
Yeah, absolutely. He shows up at a crime scene, so
I believe I saw a headline where Robert Pattinson said, "Oh, I never knew Batman was a detective."
He's a troll, though. This is the one thing you do need to know about Robert Pattinson. He loves to troll people. He trolled the Twilight fandom so hard for those 4 years. It was insane. So he is a bit of a troll. So.
Okay.
He loves to get into his roles. He's a very good actor, but he loves to troll people.
I just thought maybe he never read a comic before. Maybe if he just
Well,
watched
he did the
movies.
research. I will guarantee you that. I would put my money where my mouth is. He did the research.
Oh, hey, Robert Pattinson. Yeah, if you want any more info, yeah, call us.
I've always been a fan. You'll always be Cedric to me. That's a Harry Potter reference.
Yeah.
Be gentle with the package.
Oldie but a goodie. All right.
God bless this mess.
That's right. All right. Any other business, Little Hellfire?
Yeah, it's a definite catch it on sale for me. If you just have to add it to the collection, definitely make sure you catch it on sale. Or maybe somebody will be polite and give you their digital copy for Voodoo from the Blu-ray that they bought, because it was like the Blu-ray, the regular DVD, and the Voodoo.
Or if it comes up for rental eventually, because I was mad because it's like a new release, so you couldn't even.
If you can get it for free, get it for free.
Exactly. Yeah, the cheaper you can get it, the better. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't.
And on that note, that sounds a lot like us. On that note.
On that note. Oh man, it's been a while since we did that transition. On that note. See what this movie brought out in us kids.
On that note.
All right, so let me pull up the homework for next week. Although I kind of know what it is. New Bat books. Oh my God, we're having an avalanche next week. A little Hellfire. We didn't cover any new Bat books this week.
I mean, we have time. Do you want to jump into them?
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, I mean,
I've read them. It just we got time. Nothing was too terribly atrocious, so
no.
I don't have to go off on a long tangential rant. So.
Oh wait, I was gonna say I'm in front of me. What happened? All right.
So we can talk. Batgirls was actually my favorite book, by the way. So.
Oh really? You kind of I didn't think.
Number 3 really kind of stepped it up a little bit, and now I feel a little more confident in what they're trying to achieve here.
Very good, yeah, because I know you were having doubts about those first 2 issues.
Yeah, it was rocky, and that's why you always want to give it 3.
I think it was a lot.
I like Becky. I have a lot of faith in Becky Cloonan, so I just went ahead and did the 3rd issue, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the pull list.
I think it was just like a lot of setup, but now it's rolling. Yeah,
because I think that they're not the most popular character, so you do need that setup. Their history is constantly in flux. You know what I mean? So
and you kind of had to set up like a new status quo after Fear State. It's like, oh hey,
Fear State, the thing that ruined all the Bat books, but
exactly, we're all living together. Here's why. Here's what we're doing. Yeah.
I like that Babs is there, and she's taking on that mentor role. She's very much giving Nightwing. You know what I mean?
Yes. And I mean,
it's her time to shine. I enjoy this.
And how creepy was that ending where Babs thought she was on the phone with Dick and it wasn't Dick?
Don't you hate when that happens?
Hey, that ending. Yeah, that ending could have gone horribly wrong.
But come on, Tudor's a little generic is my only misgiving, I guess.
What? Oh yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. That doesn't really seem like a Bat Family level villain, but we'll see how it goes.
I know. All right, I have a question for you. How the hell is Fear State Gotham still running? Number 10? Number 10?
It's corporate welfare. There, I said it. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst Bat book this week.
Oh yeah, it's basically in a dead continuity because Fear State's done and over. That future's not.
What a joke! What a joke!
I'm like, why are we still in this continuity? It's dead. They averted it. It's.
Give me my Jason Todd back in his Dark Trinity book, okay?
Exactly.
Peacekeeper Red, I see what you're trying to do. It's not gonna drum up. Put him back under the Red Hood, please. Get him some Outlaws stat.
I mean, again, if a miniseries would have been fine, but we're at issue 10. We're still paying full price for a black and white story with a reprinted backup. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. No one cares. Future State is gone and dead and gone. No one cares.
I know. I wonder what the sales are on this book because I'm like, who's picking this?
It's corporate welfare. Honestly, this is what it has to be.
I mean, if we didn't do this podcast, I'd probably drop that
Well, Ard Matey on my side, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh Oh, I mean, on brand this week, Batman Catwoman number 10 was out.
Yeah. Catwoman is better solo. Batman, I don't even know. Like, we're at that weird point with Batman, so it's just like I'm over it. I'm over this book a little bit.
I mean,
Like they're kind of neutered Tom King's like thing that he wants to do. Like you can tell it every time. Like, oh, you really can't do that. You can't really do that.
yeah. I mean, and the whole mystery, it's just kind of like, oh, hey, why did Catwoman kill the Joker? It's like, do you need an excuse to kill the Joker?
I mean, he shot Babs. He killed Jason.
I mean,
he caused your other boo's mental breakdown, Gordon. So,
and it's Selina. It's just like, yeah.
And you're friends with Harley now, and he tortured and brainwashed and gaslighted her for how long?
I mean,
both of us are friends with her now. So,
not to mention the murder of like thousands of Gotham citizens.
That
like,
don't matter. They were poor people. That didn't matter.
Well, so to Selina, that might matter. She came from nothing. She came from nothing. I mean, I know that.
And certain continuities. We'll see. We'll see.
I was going to say that mean nothing to Bruce, but Selina, that might mean something.
Like I like Tom King. I see his vision, but I also see the hands of editorial staff, and that's so unfortunate. You'd think that they would learn their lesson after Batman's getting married. You would think they would learn their lesson.
Oh, was that a week or two ago? Did you read that Batman Catwoman special?
Ooh, I think I did.
I mean, I like that.
What's the cover look like?
Which one? There's probably more than one.
Wait, I'll look in the cloud.
But I liked it a little better because it was a little more linear.
Yes, finally we're not with the back and forth.
Yeah, that's one of my big problems with this series. It's just like all the jumping around between.
Oh, that's the one that was now that I'm looking at it, that's the one that was illustrated by John Paul Leon. That one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's got like the Christmas tree on the cover.
Yeah, I did. That was more than a couple weeks ago, but yeah.
But, well, I mean, I think it was supposed to be out around or before Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. Good timing, DC. But no, yeah, like I said, I like that one a little better because it was a little more linear and.
Yeah. But also that in the Batman Catwoman special, they did Creature of the Night, which, was like, giving her some origin and some backstory, which, we desperately need in this post-rebirth / New 52 world, so.
Oh, yeah.
But this book is good. Like, I like Tom King and Clayman. Clayman's art is absolutely stunning. Yeah. I love his Catwoman work. Like, chef's kiss.
Yeah, that's the one problem I don't have with his books, the art, yeah.
But yeah, like I really do feel like they're neutering Tom King. Like he has such a vision. It's just like like I said, that's the trouble with working on a Batman book. They really don't want the status quo shooken too much. They want that foundation to be sturdy. Nothing can really change.
Mm-hmm.
So I say go to the Nightwing book. Whenever that team's tired of writing Nightwing, go to Nightwing.
I don't think
really shake some things up. So
I think Tom Taylor's in there for a while because. I mean, they go to this like second printings and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I hope that like he's proven himself, so they should give him a little more leeway. That's all. That's all that I ask from them.
Oh yeah, I think Tom Taylor, man, DC's like, oh yeah, hey, stay as long as you want, kid. Yeah, the sales are up. Yeah, we're doing multiple printings. Yeah, you're welcome here as long as you like, at least for now.
Yeah, I mean, I think they finally found the flow, and I think he's finally figured out what they're going to let him do and what they're not going to let him do.
Yeah.
And he's also bringing a little bit more action, some more fighting now, so I kind of like that.
Yep.
It's not such a slow burn anymore.
Yes, he's crossing over with Son of Kal-El here soon.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that for sure.
All right. Oh, here's one. What do you think? We got the new status quo in I Am Batman number 6. What did you think of that? Him moving to New York?
Wah, wah.
No,
I mean, how do you feel? I'm just like, I'm just very about it.
I mean, you could tell it's just, oh, hey, this ain't working in Gotham. Oh, okay, we'll shift this, we'll shift scenes. He doesn't have to interact with any of the Bat family. And
they put the Black History Month, just stop it. Just everything about this book from cover to cover, I was just like, God, just stop it.
And now you can see the bottom of his face because even like in the story, they're like, "Oh, that's not the original Batman. That's not the original Batman."
Why does Batman wear a full? Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, are you sure you want in New York? Are you sure you want them to know you're black in New York?
Oh.
Honey.
I mean, is that just going to get messier? Once the Justice League disappears, and they're like, "Oh, we need a new Batman to fill the void." It's like I don't think we're bringing in this guy. I don't, I don't know.
When you want to be Miles Morales, but you can't be Miles Morales. I'm so surprised they didn't get Bendis to write this damn book.
Oh my!
Just saying.
And
you know how bad DC wants a Hulk. DC wants a Miles Morales desperately.
Mm-hmm. No, I know.
Honestly, the more that I think about it, the more that they moved him to New York, it's just all coming into focus.
Is that just someone in an office somewhere? It's just like we have all these bad people now. We need a black person.
Spread them out. You're welcome.
Hey-oh. That's derivative.
Well, and they got John Ridley to write it.
Yes.
So not that John Ridley, the other John. Like it's a bunch of Ridleys. I know, but John Ridley is a black guy. So.
But I'm just what? So did they move him because the sales weren't there for him in Gotham? I mean,
Gotham is a crowded place.
I was gonna say because it's like if you're trying to watch,
we have Batwing. Oh, also Ken Lashley is also black. If you didn't know, so they're making it a black book. They made it their black book or whatever. Yeah. So they have to I think they have to feel like they have to give it a fair shake or whatever. Otherwise, they won't be perceived as woke. I'm just trying
to figure out is it better or worse that he's not going to be tied into the rest of the Bat family?
It's worse.
Yeah.
It's worse. It's like his brother was right there.
I mean, I think the character might work better.
I'd rather Lucius get in the damn suit, okay?
I know. I'm like, why didn't you do Luke? I'm like, he's on Batwoman.
A version of him is on Batwoman.
Exactly. But it's like you have a TV presence right now. I thought they would jump at that chance.
I literally don't know what's going on with this book. I tried to give it a fair shake. It's just there for the sake of being there, and I wish it would go away. Give John Ridley something else to do. Put him on the real Bat book. I mean, now that's being woke, okay?
Or give him, we're still crying. We want a Red Hood book back. Give him Red Hood or something.
Yeah, like we have all these black characters at DC that we didn't need a new legacy character of color. We just didn't.
I know how, but I mean, I know it sells, but it's like how many members?
This book is not selling. People have so many issues with this book. Just even at face value. It's like, real Batman could never be black because he comes from old money. Well, we'll fix that.
And again, it's like, there's 50 million Bat books, so it's like, hey, if you're going to drop something, aren't you going to drop the one that isn't in Gotham with everything else?
Isn't in continuity, has no ties to the actual Bat family.
Yeah. I mean, I think the plan
It's in New York?
I think the plan is we're going to make him his own man, but I think that hurts you if you're a Bat.
Then take off the Bat emblem. To pull a Power Girl, just rip that emblem right off, buddy. Be your own man. Give yourself a booth window, man. At the end of the day, he didn't need to be Batman. We didn't need to do this. But Batman sells, and this is what we get. Yeah. 5,000 versions of Batman. DC, you're going to learn. You're going to learn the hard way.
But it's like, if Batman's going to be a brand, why don't we go full balls out Batman Inc. then?
You're preaching to the choir, brother.
I know. I do Batman Inc. It's like,
and that would make more sense for him.
Yes, you could be the Batman in New York. Batman Inc.'s
Batman of New York.
Yes.
You thought Gotham was scary.
All right. Joker number 12.
That was actually a really good book. I liked it. It was like my top 3.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they're finally ramping it up to do whatever we're going to do at the end of this book. So
I mean, Gordon saved Barbara. Looks like now is he have to go save the Joker?
Yep, that's where this is leading.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, we got a Punchline backup again.
I like my Punchline backups. It's a $6 book. It absolutely has to have a backup. So,
oh, yeah.
But I think this book is great. I like that they said it's the Joker, but really it's a Jim Gordon book. It's the old bait and switch in the best possible way.
Yes, unlike other books, yes, this was a good bait and switch.
Yes. So, yeah, no, I still enjoy this book a lot. Like, a lot. It's not even funny. I didn't think I was going to like a book called The Joker, but he's not even in it that much.
Exactly.
I thought we were going to kill the Joker, but apparently that's over. But we did get the Royal Flush Gang, and they're really trying to make the Royal Flush Gang a thing again, and I'm kind of here for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as they do it good, yeah.
Yeah, looking at you, Arrow. Don't do it that way.
Well, they showed up for 2 seconds in Armageddon.
Yeah, they did.
Are you still reading Detective Comics?
I read the wiki.
I mean, I don't know. I guess because it's weekly right now, but it just seems to be moving slowly.
Like molasses, bro.
Yeah, because it's like in the first issue they showed you.
And it was 10:52. You should have done something big, man.
Well, they did milk us for 10.50, so.
Is 50 even important in DC anymore? It's 52. Everybody knows.
I mean, well, again, it was the first book to reach 10.50 too, because we bypassed Superman's Action Comics.
As you do.
So as I said, the gap.
Not winning action or detectives. I'm reading Batman and Superman. Congratulations, DC.
But yeah, I don't know if it's because it's weekly, but it just moves slow because the first issue it shows you all the chaos that breaks out. Then it's like, well, how did we get here? And we're slowly getting
rewind. I hate that when they do it in movies. I hate it even more when they do it in comics.
Well, especially when you take this long. You know, if you rewound, it only took like an issue or two to get back to that point. It's like, okay, fine, but
they're really like nerds. Give me your lunch money on that.
I mean, I would think the only big thing that's happened in this is like we revealed that, you know, spoilers. It's Psycho Pirate like manipulating everyone's.
We spoiled that last time we talked about it.
Yeah.
I like Psycho Pirate is you're in trouble when Psycho Pirate is the best thing about your book. You're in trouble. You're in danger, man.
Danger! I know. I was like, am I looking Psycho Pirate?
Seriously, I'm like, there's something wrong with this picture.
And it's like a big monthly event, but it's like besides Psycho Pirate, who's he working with? Just like some con man. It's like, really?
Wait, monorail.
It's like our this whole event is balanced on Psycho Pirate, really?
Yeah, it's a tough sale. I mean, Psycho Pirate is good, but I need more.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, but you gotta be careful with Psycho Pirate too. Again, you want to go like maybe 80% Psycho Pirate?
Yeah, you can't go full Psycho Pirate. You never want to go full Psycho Pirate.
No.
You want Crisis on Infinite Earths because that's how you get it.
You want to kill off Barry Allen this one?
Well, they'll have to kill off Wally this time.
Don't even get me started on that. It's like Barry's been missing for how long, and like no. Again, I don't know where these books take place on the timeline because everything is.
Neither do they. It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm just like nobody seems that except for Dr. Multiverse. No one seems, or no, that's the Flash on their team. No one seems really.
Dr. Multiverse.
Stop
saying that name.
Dr. Multiverse. All right. Batman Urban Legends 12.
Still a steadily. It's still a good book you can depend on. I don't think I've not liked a single issue.
I know. Oh, what did you think of that Batman and Zatanna story?
I was like, somebody get John Constantine on the phone. She's in danger!
We did this issue, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely worth the $8 for me personally. And we also got Ace the Bat Hound, which still looking for my Ace the Bat Hound. Next dog I get, naming it Ace.
What about that? I know it's set in Gotham, that Kid Eternity story. I was like, what is this?
But also, stop trying to make Ghostmaker a thing. Let Ghostmaker die. I'm sick of Ghostmaker. I will tell you that much.
I know. I thought we were shipping him off after Fierce.
Ghostmaker, Peacekeeper Red, get out of here!
Ghostmaker, yeah, knockoff Moon Knight.
Exactly. I was like, they already have a knockoff Moon Knight, Hunter's Moon in Marvel. What are we doing, people?
Oh,
sorry, Ray.
See, they'll never cross over the big guns anymore. But can we get a Hunter's Moon versus Ghostmaker story?
It's so obscure, nobody would care.
Oh no, someone would care, Lilith.
Woody, Woody though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
more content for him. Sure, why not? Throw it in.
as long as Hunter's Moon wins. Oh, please, he's gonna have plenty of content soon here. The show, the monthly book, then that Moon Knight Black, White, and Blood. Oh,
Black, white, and crazy.
Black, White, and cut your effing face off.
Exactly. Black, white, and looking for Dracula's money.
It's like enemy.
Dude, just cut that last part up for Ray and just send it to him. But hey, play this drop on your podcast, would you?
Oh my God, we need to send him a new intro. This is Phil and Lilith from the Cape Lunatics podcast, and all we want to know is where's our effing money, Dracula?
You know what? Let's do it.
Yes. All right. I think that was all the books this week, wasn't it?
Oh no, let me just double check.
I love how like there's so many Bat books. They're like,
Well, there was Harley Quinn, the animated series, the
yeah.
Bang Kill Tour. That book is actually pretty hilarious. What else did we have? We had Robins.
Oh yeah.
Which, I mean, I have Batgirls. What do I need Robins for?
Well, again, I think it's a digital first thing, and like it won a contest, Lil.
Yeah, no, I think the print was out this week, and then the digital was out the new digital. So it's kind of weird. 4 and 5 were out in different places.
Yeah, I don't know if the print was out unless I missed it. Yeah.
Number 4 was out, I thought, and I know number 5 was digital. So
yeah, it's always weird when you're trying to like figure out the because when it's digital first, the scheduling is all weird.
Yeah, Robins are kind of weird, but they're I don't know. I'm probably gonna take that off my pull list pretty soon here.
I was gonna say that's gonna be over soon, isn't it?
Is it?
Hold on.
Is it 10 or is it 7?
6.
Oh, this was a lot. Oh, it ended back. Well, that's the penultimate issue. I don't know what they're gonna do. No spoilers.
Well, I don't know. Is like the numbering different for like the digital? Because like I forget.
They do 2. Yeah.
They put like a couple digital chapters in one print book, so
yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how the end fares out for that. But yeah,
might be 10 digitally. I don't know.
But it's like, yeah, why have Robins when you have Batgirls? I think that is the superior book if you're gonna go like sidekick v sidekick.
If you love Stephanie Brown, you're getting her twice a month that way.
Exactly. Justice for Stephanie, finally! It has been served.
Welcome to the Stephanie Brown podcast. Oh. I know Will Hellfire would be down for that.
Dude, seriously, I hate when people forget Stephanie. I'm just like, you forgot Stephanie!
Maybe somewhere along the way we'll do like a month.
I forget which podcast that was, but I sent in feedback and I was just like, what do you mean you forgot Stephanie? Everything, like, it was like way back in New 52 times. They're like, looks like everything's restored. And I'm like, Stephanie's not back!
Yeah, we might have to do a couple weeks of Stephanie somewhere. Or
I'm always down for that.
Or a Batgirls month or something.
Bat Family Reunion!
All right, so we should give the kids the homework.
Give them the homework.
All right, like we keep saying, next week will be the first 4 issues of that Catwoman series from 2002.
Meow.
Takes place after Selina's big score, so yeah, that. I might like that better than the Selina's big score. So yeah, we're gonna get to that next week, and then in 2 weeks it'll be that time already. The big monstrous review of the Batman movie. And I'm sure we'll have some friends here for that. At least Charlie Esser, probably.
Poor kids. They don't even know.
I know. So, and then after that, we'll be doing stuff that's not Penguin, Riddler, or Catwoman for a while because Little Hellfire needs a break.
For 2023, can I request Mr. Freeze February, please?
Okay. I didn't think you liked Freeze. Okay.
He's growing on me.
Nice to meet you. All right, yeah, no. Let's do it. All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts on all of it. Hey, again, send your thoughts on the Catwoman stuff. The Batman movie, I know you're gonna have thoughts on it, kids. So send us I wonder if Ray's gonna see that movie.
No way.
No?
We just invite him and pretend like he's coming, and then that's just like our early April Fools.
I just want to hear Ray on an episode just go, 3 hours. 3 hours of Batman.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I had to sit through that. Well, hey, he's gonna be getting 6 hours of Moon Knight just cut up in.
No, yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be like 40 minutes a piece, so not even.
Oh yeah.
If they do the full hour, that'll be cool though, like the full 50 or something like that.
I know some of those Disney Plus they do like they'll do.
Yeah, they have like wonky run times every now and then. I know Hawkeye kind of suffered from that.
All right, so yes, kids. So send us all the thoughts. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can follow We Are the Night,
the Batman Podcast. We're also Vengeance, and we're working on the T-shirt.
It's the episode yet. Oh no.
It's a reflex, Phil. I'm sorry.
Hey, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join the Batman fan group on Facebook. But yeah, find all of our social media, all the social medias for all the shows we do on Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. Follow the YouTube channel. Every episode gets a video.
And an obscene hand gesture. Which one was it this week? Drop a comment below.
I don't know. I think they taught me that in school in 6th grade. I don't know. And again, we have interviews on there. Annie Chang's on there, blowing up the YouTube channel. So if you're loving the Peacemaker, check that out. I think the obscene hand gesture threw me. Most importantly, find a link to the Patreon. I'm doing this from memory, Love Hellfire. Come on.
You're doing good. It's fine. Keep going. Just push through.
I know. Whoa. Find a link to the Patreon. Again, we're out here on our own. We are not billionaires. Our butlers didn't leave us any money, so fine. That's a Nightwing joke.
Be nice to your butlers.
Hey-oh. Find links to the YouTube, the Patreon.
Gimme! We need the money.
If you can, please subscribe. Again, you get early access to creator interviews, Mr. D.G. Chichester every month talking to one of his creations.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Chichester chats.
And of course, Patreon only, the superhero movie brackets battles every month. We're going to find the worst superhero movie of all time. Marvel, DC, Indies. One will rule them all as the worst. Puma Man. So yes, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon.
We need the money. Gimme.
Or pick up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find links to everything we just mentioned, including the obscene hand gestures, at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Lilith Hellfire. People want to help you rip off a train in the middle of the Canadian wilderness. Where can they get a hold of you?
Well, you can always find me on Twitter at Lil Hellfire, on Instagram at Lil Hellfire69, and of course, making all the comments. That comment might be on your post next at Lil Hellfire69.
That's a mouthful. That's a handful.
Oh my!
Somebody's muffins getting buttered. That ain't
my business.
Yeah, I got that last night.
Hello. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Again, next week, Catwoman 1-4 from 2002. Fine, we get the origin of the goggles, kids. I believe that's by Ed Winter Soldier Brubaker, I believe. So. And again, in 2 weeks, we've been
threatening it.
We've been teasing this, I think, since last year. The Batman review.
The Bat movie.
Oh my God, Charlie Esther, 3-hour movie. How long is that review going to be?
I will definitely be drinking, so be sure to tune in. How many bottles of wine did Lilith drink? Well, technically box wine holds 4 bottles. So.
Oh my. Oh, that's no sponsors. We need wine. Come on. Pass this joint up. All right, kids. Again, join us. Same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We Are the Night.
The Batman Podcast. We are also Vengeance, and we got a t-shirt to prove it.
Let's get out of here, Vengeance.